4
This
quarters
is Madden 19. I'm the coach.
and the cover
You're locked into
4.
the NFL on EA Sports. On tap
Shit,
is
it's the
what should be
quarters.
a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Cincinnati Bengals.
You
I'll have
can run
scores
them
around the
without no
league for you
adjustment.
at the half. But it's time for a little
The
football.
super
So we'll
patch.
hand it over to our
I think it's the
broadcast
cover
team.
4 quarters,
Randy
man. The
Cotton
one with
and
the
Charles
light.
Davis.
From the
They
Bay City,
shut
Ohio
them
River, there's a
crossing
look
routes
at
and shit
Paul Brown Stadium here in
down with no
Cincinnati,
adjustment.
Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
You know that play I do, Chuck. You know the
fireworks,
verticals.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This
You know
crowd is
the
ready as
the
their
cover
guys
4. I
get
think it's the
set to
quarters.
match up between
Will
the Washington
completely shut that shit
Redskins
down with no
and the
adjustment.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Cause
Hi
they
again,
look like they're
everyone.
in the
I'm
zone, but
Brandon
they all
Gaudin. To my
play.
left,
They
Charles
man
Davis.
match
And
up,
Charles, you focus on this
not the
Bengal
cover
team in
4 match,
replay.
not the match. The
And
matches
losers
do
their
it too with
last
only
time
2
out, so
niggas.
they'll look to make
But the
amends
cover
here.
4, I think,
And
is
one
the
of the best
quarters.
ways you can do
All
that
the
is to
safeties
be at
and
home. And
secondary
they are.
turn
They're going
man.
to try and ride that
So
home crowd and that wave of
shut that
emotion
shit down,
to a
man.
victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they come in after a win last week, and it had been some time since we said that. That broke a 9-game skid.
So I'm not sure if that was happiness or relief in their locker room after the last game. Let's see if they can put a second win
Somebody
together.
breathed this dog with a
To the
pit
back of the
bull.
end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
Somebody
touchback,
breathed a
and it
rocker
comes
with a
out to
pit
the
bull.
25-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle.
And I'm saying,
For
I'm
TCU, it's
just
Andy
joking.
Dalton.
Because all that motherfucker do is block on shit. That motherfucker fight motherfucker. Super. Like super. Everybody could be ironed over getting his balls chopped. I don't want to. I don't believe in that, but that motherfucker's so aggressive. Yeah, that motherfucker's so aggressive, though. He just about tying your knee and look away. He won't bite you. That nigga would jump on your back. That nigga ate took the damn my lunch bag out and slung it. Bit me. He be playing, but this motherfucker's so aggressive like that. Then he walk in the house. Jump over mine. Yeah, they was the shit at full strength. Said what? Oh yeah? Yeah. Oh damn. They still I watched that he still running like that cover 6. Cover he run them quarters though. He run that what I'm telling you now, they passed that shit. Watch the fuck out there, shit, man. For real, you don't even gotta run no hey, you ain't gotta make no adjustments. Fuck. I think I'm in the wrong league. I think I posted that shit to yeah, I posted that shit to the wrong league.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's
Cover
close
4
to putting out a
quarters.
good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He finds Malcolm Mitchell there.
I'm telling you,
there
man.
on the 1st down completion.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
And
think
the
the coaching
palm.
staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So Dalton now. He finds Taylor, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, the Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
Yeah, you knock that shit on out. Yeah, it ain't nothing worse than working with a lazy motherfucker.
And Eifert has it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 out of 1st
I'm working on that shit. It's the cover 4 palms, man. I'm working on that shit, man. I see some potential out this shit.
He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now Joe Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
I'm playing my computer game. Fucking up something I like this. Come on.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll run it out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Dalton now to pass.
Who that?
He fires one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions.
Yeah, I thought they said you could.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away. And you
I think, man, the suspicion should be handed out.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Pick up 12 on the play.
I'm just saying, man, I could beat the computer with no problem playing by the rules, man. I can beat the computer no problem playing by the rules, man.
Get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the back.
Watch my game, man. I've been playing by the rules, beating the computer, you know. Why?
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on the touchdown. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
But it's just certain shit the computer can't stop. That's why I don't understand why y'all don't. Like, it's just certain plays the computer just can't stop. Period. Like, they won't ever. I'm going to tell you like this. The halfback wheel is one of them plays. The computer can't stop the fucking wheel. One of them niggas is wide open every time you do the wheel against the computer. If they cover the nigga deep, the nigga in the flats. They cover the nigga in the flats, the nigga in the crosses. The PA crossers murder the computer. It's just routed. I don't know how y'all be losing the computer, but hey, it happens though. Nah, you not garbage, nigga. You just in the Super Bowl, man. It just y'all don't exploit the fact that the computer can't. It's certain plays. If you don't exploit them, yeah, the computer beat your ass. But it's certain plays, the computer. I just named 2. The PA crosses, the computer ain't gonna never stop. It's never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. You streak that one nigga, the computer ain't never. The halfback wheel, you put the one nigga in the crossing route, computer won't never stop it. Somebody be over it. The levels play. Who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is. And the verticals. Computer can't stop the verticals. In the NFC East, they would think differently because you do them every other play. You scoring on computer at will. You ain't stopping none. Ain't stopping none of them.
Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I'll just fuck with y'all now. But yeah, it is plays. Computer just can't stop though.
Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They just won't.
There and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Oh, he's short.
Into a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right, might have to touch a little bit. Right, grease board.
I swear I got the best run, dude.
What you want, though. Score on your first drive.
I swear this just no running on that shit.
Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
You watching my game, real? Or you watching the truck game?
To be thrilled with that first drive, they got him the touchdown. Now
oh, you in the game? Oh, shit, everybody in the game, dude.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
Yeah,
Makes me glad I didn't make it
for real, because niggas can't say they that busy. Well, when we working 12 hours and motherfuckers doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice game.
Them accelerated leads. Them accelerated leads, for real.
Find the holes where guys
are available
and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
You should come in there and lead one of them leads in. Through the computer picked that shit, man.
Picked off by Darquez Denard.
Damn, the computer, I couldn't throw it over that nigga here. I can't wait to get rid of Cam.
This week he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well.
Yeah, a lot of them leagues got group me here.
I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
Yeah, the other 2 leagues I'm in got group me.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he spins past him and
hey man, the computer just took the shit out of me, man, for a touchdown. I mean that nigga did a standing spin.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown.
Yeah, it's just like it just spin in the same spot. Like, you know, you spin, your nigga go left or right or something. This nigga just like that. I don't even know how to do that move.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't
that nigga did a standing spin and took the shit out of my motherfucking ass and then broke out for 47.
And we are tied at 7. I'm not sure.
95 and 7?
But it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Damn, that boy having his best season ever and getting simulated.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
What they say that nigga?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Yeah, man. Just give you turn that shit on. Just like aggressive pass rush. What's the point of having this in the game if all they gotta do is fake height and you're gonna jump outside?
You might not like to see that from a wide
You know
receiver.
what I'm saying? Every time. There you go, jump outside. We got into the red zone, jumping your ass outside.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It seems like all the one-play touchdowns working in this computer, though. Yeah, they know. You think that the computer know, man. That's why I said, what's the point of having it in the game? The computer fake height and jump you outside.
Run by Mixon, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Alongside Charles Davis,
if you play a nigga that don't though, that shit do get a nasty pass or just regular niggas be just coming through block shit.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the
sack
26.
that nigga. Oh no, he took off.
It's second down. Dalton looking.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
See, I need to fucking lose, man, but I just don't even know how to lose as a computer, man. They just
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now following the interception, here's Newton.
look at that, man. Man, I'm just doing one play touchdown on the computer, man. I mean, like, dang, it's so.
Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half, and the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And we can break that.
It depends on the kicker, though. It depends on the kicker accuracy. The accuracy of the kicker. Yeah, that's what it is. And then the settings in the league, like all man ain't that shit don't even be there. But it's just the accuracy of the kicker.
This is taken at the 3.
Yeah, I'm in the all-man league. It ain't no error. It ain't nothing. You just got to look at the win. It adjusts. You got to look at the win. The rest is adjust your shit. It is nothing. And we in the league, well, it ain't nothing, man. Motherfuckers be spanking the hell out of motherfuckers. Extra points and everything.
Accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you can't turn none of that shit on, man. You can't turn none of that shit on.
Looking for a crease, can't find.
Yeah, you can put them, match them up by speed, and yeah, you can do that, but
officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yeah, I used to match them up by speed. I need to start back doing that shit though.
Second down, Dalton. And they will not get the connection there.
Oh, I know I need to lose this game, and we finna fuck around and blow the computer, clean out the damn. I mean,
I understand why they've looked
ridiculous.
lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
I'm not even.
Now the Bengals on third down, just 1 for 3.
The Redskins. Oh, no, let's talk that because. The Redskins.
The gun. Dalton looks to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender.
I shouldn't have said. Because now I thought the computer, man, they just.
Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Damn,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Damn. I wish the computer would do something. I mean, man, they ain't doing nothing over here, man. We're going to get out of hand.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking
that. Man, this rain, man. We just canvas over here 7 for 8 with 3 touchdowns. I mean, just drop
they are
on you.
in that zone that you're talking about. Right,
I mean, it's like, man.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
I can't do nothing but help but blow the computer out.
Get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, Newton. On the catch, it's Crowder.
Another touchdown, Cam. It's 28-7 over here, man. Cam, another touchdown. I mean, this nigga 8 for 9 with 4 touchdowns. They're just dropping bombs on these niggas, man.
Game number 7 on the year. And the Redskins find a
4
way
touchdowns.
to
28-7 in the second.
I know Paul Revere talked
I
about
said 8 for 9. He 8 for 9.
You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big time performance.
But just think about 8 for 9 with 4 touchdowns, 8 completions with 4 touchdowns. That's what they all big 28-7, man. I mean, I'm trying to.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC.
I think
I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Caught by Snead over the middle. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work.
Just see what he just did. We know.
That position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome?
And he will take it
man.
for a Bengals touchdown. Deion Sims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Bailey now to kick this one away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On the ground, it's Geis. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, let him out of run, yes, sir.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
First down.
conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. Wiggles free, and he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Newton now to throw. Vontez perfect. In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Jordan Reed has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw on second down is Newton. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. "15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up first and 10. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Dalton throwing on second down to Mixon on the check down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final act of the first half, Dalton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw it one deep.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Newton. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's 3rd and short.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you have 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, Newton completes it right side to Dodson. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton throwing again. Incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And it's 3rd.
Yeah, it's 35-14 over here, but we about to score again.
He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly.
It was one of them games with Cam, man. What's the rain? We over in the rain, though.
On 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the ground with a tight end. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
You got
They're
me,
able to
man.
convert on
Probably,
third down, and that
probably getting
sets
his
up a
ass
first and
whooped
goal.
kicked out
Looks
by
to me like maybe there's a little
4th
attrition
and
setting
70.
in with this
4th
drive.
and 70.
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look
Something
up
like
at the
that.
scoreboard. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. From the gun, here's Newton. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? A shotgun snap for Newton. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that.
Well, it
one.
ain't accurate.
They said that. I have no idea.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their
You don't run
first
around like that, do you?
of this second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things
That's why I don't even need no running quarterback. I'm telling you. That takes some
how
accuracy.
they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw on 2nd down. Dalton, that's complete to John Ross. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So Dalton now. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Dalton. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First and 10 for Dalton. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side
I
of the
wasn't saying shit. I'm just saying it was playing the game.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Yeah. I'm trying a little bit, getting a good little practice in, too.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
That shit is. Hey, they got. I think that's a. Oh my goodness, that's an old school man D. Like that's real with them Seahawks man-to-man defense right there, man.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I think I found something, man.
Very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
Yeah, let me do that again, man.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Eifert has it.
Damn, they was on that. Fucked that up.
15 before they
I think they took some place he could have went.
To try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did. Andy
Dalton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. The quick slant caught. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Nixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit. And he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So out now come the Redskins. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like
You got to hit that throw, Cam. That boy wide open.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws.
Wide open.
Similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Here's Newton now on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead is more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Dalton here from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines,
He's over there with us. Damn, over here, done put up big 50 on the computer.
Touchdown,
Over here.
Washington. Jamison Crowder, 70 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, we're talking about a guy who
I can win with them right now. I think I would like another quarterback. Cam, I just don't run, and I want more accuracy. I mean, he missed a lot of like wide open throws.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And with my type of style,
7 yards deep.
yeah, I don't run, so I don't really run the QB. So
about 7 yards all total.
it don't really.
Taken down back shy of the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Cause I don't run with Derek Carr. I didn't know he was that fast. He got 88 speed.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
Yeah, that's why I be understanding. I don't understand why nobody. I got a superstar rookie quarterback here, superstar.
Some other time, but
don't nobody want Carr. Carr got 88 speed. I mean, that motherfucker fast. I didn't even know he was that fast.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
Carr got wheels, man. Yeah, I got a superstar rookie. I'm going to take. I'm going to go ahead and start that boy.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route.
I done put him in. I put him in again.
He's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Dalton, 1st and 10. To the left side here for Eifert. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do?
I had too many games where the computer threw 5 interceptions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable
My
target.
computer did. I got my new little dude. Kind of nice.
2nd down, Dalton. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Dalton once more. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception.
That boy just got to use it, that's all. 5 6. My Bobby lurking.
He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Throwing here, Newton.
And Cam done dropped another bomb on these niggas, man. Damn.
They're going to score again.
Damn, man.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here.
Yeah, man, 57-22, man. Cannon threw about 500, man.
Happy about this score this late, not necessary.
No, I ain't got no timeout because it was 40 seconds and Cam just dropped another bomb. One play, 60 yards, 8 seconds. Well, I mean, 551 yards.
Well, they might if they're in the same room.
503 passes.
Don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I mean, Cam dropping bombs out here, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just took these niggas over 0-6, but I can win with these niggas right now. Man, wait till next year. They're gonna make some noise. I promise you that. These niggas gonna make some noise next year. Get a full season on the way, bro.
Gonna use the second of their 3 timeouts.
Just like them Raiders. The Raiders gonna make all type of noise. Man. Niggas don't see it yet. Well, I ain't lost with them Raiders. Them 2 CM losses.
Try to shake off the
interception. Beat them Raiders.
He'll look to throw. He'll be dropped at the 30. But a shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these 2 teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
What one you talking about? In what league?
trusted, but when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice.
Because it's still early in glory.
Because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field.
That's good D, man. Computer don't choose those.
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Washington, they'll take him when they can get him right about now, as a victory moves their record to 2-11 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's unfortunately more of the same, as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Came through for 5-11. Man, they got some weapons over here, man. 7 touchdowns. You got the Rams, Giants, Ravens. Oh, Gucci 980s around. Let me show him. And the Jets undefeated. So I can put a damper in the nigga playoff plan. Nah, I'm saying 980 though, Gucci them Rams. I can knock that nigga out the off, man. I think I'm gonna do that. And protect a blow to them Giants. Nah, I can fuck with them Rams though.
Truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back. Money back, money back, money back, woo! Money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Sideways, sideways.
It said Cam Newton came out of the shadows and lights the Bengals up. Who is this young fella? Like, that nigga ain't did shit all year. I just came out with seven of them things. Man, that boy just was dropping bombs. It was one of them games. I was playing by the rules. Watch it. I was calling different plays.
What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let
On what? On defense?
I don't bluff, bro.
I run in my same up.
You're a roughneck. I'm a cutthroat.
You'll see. Just look what them Raiders doing. Just remember this. I ain't lost with the Raiders. Them sim losses. just, I'm trying to tell y'all, the Raiders gonna make major noise over in that road to glory. Y'all see? They're like the Redskins next year. The only reason I ain't playing with them because they started. I didn't play my first game until they was 0-6, so ain't no use to. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have won out. They got mad talent over here. Actually. Which I'm trying to tell y'all, the NFC East ain't gonna be nothing nice next year because them Redskins got talent. I can win a ship with these motherfuckers.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go.
You playing your game, brother?
What the where the love go?
You still in your game? Niggas was dropping bombs, you know.